Rowley's language at PNM meeting inappropriate. Council for Responsible Political Behavior, Friday, July 7th. Right? Rowley's remarks insensitive and inappropriate political behavior. Council on St. James PNM meeting. While the council led by Dr. Bishnu Raghunath did not reproduce Dr. Rowley's offending words, it said it was acting in response to a complaint by National Transformation Alliance about his remarks on a political platform. So you, Mr. Man, you have on the right color there, red. You not monitoring political speeches and so on. That is not your work. So the NTA had to write you to tell you and complain about Rowley, for you to then go and check to see what you think about Rowley. But how come you didn't do that if any UNC say something? When Kamla Prasad Bisesa say blank, you go on and talking about stupidness and taking PNM nonsense and discussing that. So how come you have to wait on a political party to now complain? That's interesting. Bishnu Raghunath, the council having reviewed the speech made by the Prime Minister is of the view that the language used was clearly inappropriate and insensitive, not seditious, not dangerous, not divisive, not racist, not nasty, not false. It was just inappropriate. Bishnu Raghunath, for a man to say that a policy put forward by Kamla Prasad Bisesa and the UNC to allow all law-abiding citizens of every creed, race, religion, ethnicity to protect themselves and protect their castle, the castle doctrine, and stand your ground against marauding, killing bandits wherever or whoever they are. That Rowley will create that and say is to give one race gun to kill our next race. And your comment is that that's inappropriate. I think it's worse than inappropriate. And while it may not have been his intention, or you come to determine his mens rea or his intention, what you know about Rowley's intention. And while it may not have been his intention, the utterances can easily be interpreted as underscoring our diversity, and more critically, could have led some supporters to embrace and foster hatred and divisiveness for members of other well, if it could have do all of that, how come you describe it as just inappropriate? Because if it could have led some supporters to embrace and foster hatred and divisiveness for members of other ethnic communities, then it is seditious, not inappropriate, not insensitive. You are contradicting your own statement in your own media release, Bright Spark. In our quest to guard against such possibilities, Dr. Rowley, as well as all political leaders, hold up, horseman, hold up. The only person in all the politics, in all the speeches, who has brought about divisive, dangerous talk is Rowley. How you just lump in all other political leaders? You lick Bamsi, eh? This is why this country is in a mess. No other political leader said anything divisive and racist like that. Kamla Prasad Bisesa in the last year has made over 300 political speeches on platform. Not once has she uttered any word that could be described as you as fostering and causing lead some supporters to embrace and foster hatred and divisiveness for members of the other ethnic communities in our society. Not one word has Kamla Prasad Bisesa uttered, but you come. When you get a report on Rowley, you listen to Rowley, you hear Rowley, you criticize Rowley, you realize it's Rowley, and then you add on all other political leaders. About what basis? You're a cowardly scumbucket, and that's why our country is so weak. It has nothing to do with nobody else but Rowley, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the leader of the People's National Movement.